Hi, so I'm Imran and part of the team at DN Capital, as Arjun was saying just now, and I thought it would be useful to do three things. Firstly, give you some of the basic facts on us and what we do. Secondly, say a little bit about what we're looking for in the companies and how we think about business, and lots of what we were talking about just now is very relevant. And then the third is say a couple of the things and reasons why the companies we work with say they chose us. So in terms of basic facts, we're a team that's split between London and Palo Alto. So three of the team leading deals in London, one of the managing partners out in the US, and the mix of our investments is roughly the same, 75% of what we do in Europe and the rest in the US. We're investors in everything technology, so on the software side, investors in Endeca that we sold to Oracle, and this year actually we've also sold Kana to Verint, and we sold Distill to Yahoo. We're investors on e-commerce, so Windeln here, for those who don't know, it's diapers.com in Germany. We're investors in Mr. Specs, in Scoroso, so quite a lot on that side and a clear view of what we're looking for. On the digital media side, we're investors in Shift, which is a platform for paid promotion of your social media content, where we take a spend of what advertisers a percentage of what advertisers push through. And then we're also on mobile as big investors, and Shazam there is really our best known portfolio company, which was roughly 10,000 users a month when DN invested, and at this point is a few hundred million a month. And we're always looking at new areas and trying to get deep into it. So, not many people know that we've already made 3 investments into the Internet of Things, for example. Like, another big market that's coming. We want to make sure we know everything that's happening in the space so we can be helpful to you when we're investors. In terms of investment, we do equity investments. We do everything from 250,000 euros up to 10 million euros. And the way that we manage that spread is really by doing it in 2 pieces. And if I think about what you're doing with a business, it's very much just like, working on turning a wheel. So, you first have to work out what is the problem that you're solving. You have to build a product to go and solve that problem for it. And then you need to work out how you're going to get paid for solving this customer problem. And once people have those first pieces done, then we can get involved on the seed side. So usually a few €100,000 to help work out the fourth one, which is the sales model. And then whether that is online marketing, trying to get consumers in and working out the paybacks there, or running a field sales force to whom you're selling subscription software, once those economics are understood, then we can do everything up to 10 million euros. So really that's what we're about, and we're helping you about spinning up and getting faster at every step of that from 2 people to 2,000 people. So then I thought it'd be useful to say a few things of why people said they like to have us as investors. We like to get operational. As we were talking about earlier, we're not going to be the guys who are there, helping you work out every detail of it, but we will want to be on the unit economics, help you understand the details and all the kinks in the process as you're building the business. And that means our due diligence is thorough. One of the companies we invested in, or I personally invested in previously, was Wahanda, and the CEO there was saying it was like a proctology, which I think is a good thing because he's a health and beauty guy. So, very detailed, and it's really because lots of people have spoken about marriages this morning, but really over a few years we're going to be working very closely together. So I want to make sure we have the same view of what the business is and what it is we're trying to achieve, so that you never know what the plan is going to be. It never hits the plan that we write down, but at least we know we're thinking about it the same way, and we're going to be looking at the problems the same way. And we're fast. I think there's different teams you'll speak to, but the team that's making the key decisions on our side is 4 people. So to give you one example, we had a term sheet come in for one of our portfolio, early on Sunday morning at 9 a.m. I got the email. I rang one of my colleagues, Nanad. For those of you who know him, he doesn't like mornings, but I got him. 10 minutes later, I had feedback on that, wrote to the other 2 partners, and basically within 30 minutes, I had the feedback from the team and some good advice to go back to the guys. And we use that pace same on execution. So last deal we did in Germany was 6 weeks to go. Actually, deal before last in Germany was 6 weeks to go from the first meeting to closing that. So, in summary, we are a team in Europe and in the US. We can do everything from 250,000 euros to 10 million euros. And if you're doing anything in technology and you're wanting to build a global business, then I think you should talk to us. Thank you.